guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave. So this is a game that I've been working on for the Intellivision. It's a conversion of an actual board game. I actually have it right here. It's kind of hard to show it on the screen and all that, but it's a board game where you, well, more like a puzzle game, where you have these cars. So these are all your cars, and this is your little grid, and the object is to get the red car out to the entrance, or the exit I should say. And so you're kind of in a traffic jam. So the actual game is called Rush Hour. Here's an example of one of the cards. So there's like 40 different puzzles, and I'm almost done actually coding in all the different puzzles. I think I got like 5 to go, but and of course there's going to be some more options and stuff. So right now the I just have like a kind of a just a placeholder. I'm calling the game Traffic Jam, just to give it a different name, but it's pretty much the same idea. And as you can see, you have a timer. Currently I have the timer counting down. I might actually change that to starting at 0 and then counting up, because the thought with the countdown was that, you know, could you get the puzzle done in a certain period of time, and if you do, you get more points. But I think I might reverse that and change it to how long it takes you to actually solve each puzzle, and then you get points based on that. And then down here I got a reset button, because, you know, once you mess around with the puzzle, you start moving the car pieces around. You see I'm actually using my cursor there, the yellow cursor, and I'm moving the cars around. And say you get confused, or you're like you're not getting what the results you thought, you can just go back to the reset button down in the corner here, hit that button, and then it puts the puzzle back to the way it was. Now obviously I had to put in a penalty for that, so you actually lose some points every time you hit the reset button. And then of course we have over here, we have I put the number of moves. So you know, again for points, you know, the more you move the car, the less points you're going to get. So I pretty much have it right now where you lose, I think it's like 10 points every time you move a car. So when you complete the puzzle, you actually get 1,000 points, and then every time you move a car, you lose 10 points. So you can see I'm right there. I've moved the cars like 16 times. Even if you reset the puzzle, that number stays, and so, you know, you can keep going and going and going. And then of course there's a skip button. In case you get frustrated on this one puzzle, you just can't solve it, you can go and skip to the next puzzle. You're not going to get your bonus, you're not going to get your 1,000 points, and you're still going to lose from the amount of moves you got. So you might not want to skip if you're trying to do like a points game. Otherwise you can just skip, and if you're just interested in trying to solve the puzzle. So you can see here, I'll just move this guy here, move my oil truck that way. And the way to move it is you either put it at the back to make it go back, or you put it at the front to make it go forward. And then we just move that guy out of the way there, and we freed up our red car to go to the end. So I threw a little bit of music in there, just a little bit of a charged sound. You know, I think I'll probably add some more sound effects too, like when you move a car, it'll probably make some noise. But yeah, so as you can see here, this was puzzle number 1 that we completed. The green means you're in the easy mode. So there's easy, what is there? Easy, expert, advanced, and intermediate. So each one has different color code, so you know where you are. These were the total amount of moves, so mine is 320. The reset, so I hit the reset button twice, so I lost 200 points. Again, I'm still working on the point system if I'm going to keep it going like that, or I might have to adjust the points based on, you know, making it fair. And you see I have a time bonus there, so 1 minute and 9 seconds, so I got plus 100 points. I didn't skip, so I didn't lose any points. And then down here I got like a totals area, where it's a total overall, so when you're playing more games, you can see how many moves in total you've done throughout every single puzzle, and then how many times you've reset and how many times you've skipped. And then down here is your main score. So let's go to the next puzzle. So you can see this is a little bit more complicated, and as you keep playing, the puzzles change and they get more complicated and more complicated. Obviously I'm using the exact puzzles from the Rush Hour game, so I'm not making these up off the fly. I mean, that would be tough for me to try and create my own puzzles as well. I was mostly trying to build the, code the game itself. But I mean, this does seem to work pretty well, and it's not really a complicated game. It just requires a lot of thought and movement. See, I kind of messed up that, so I'm gonna hit the reset. But yeah, I mean, it does. It's kind of a challenge. Some of obviously in the later rounds, we can skip ahead if you're not getting anywhere and go to the next puzzle. So you can see I've reset 3 times. I've skipped once. My total overall moves is 53, and I only have a score of 70 right now. So I'm not doing too good. And yeah, so you can see that the next puzzle over, it just gets a little bit different. Some of them they actually look easy, but then when you start to move cars around, you realize they're not. It's like this looks easy, but it's not. Like you see, I have to move this guy over here, so I have to move that truck over here. Sort of like playing a Rubik's Cube in a sense, where you have to kind of move stuff around and then kind of move it back just to get things to the way it should be. Just keep going here. I think I'm not going to get that guy out of my way. I don't know what I'm going to do here. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to show it off as how I'm doing with this game. It's getting there. It's once I finish the last few puzzles that have to be done, then I'm going to just finalize a little bit of the music, maybe add a little bit more sound effects, and I wanna also have a main after the title screen. I want to have a menu screen, so you can actually start off on, if you want to, you can start on expert, you can start on advanced, you can start on intermediate, or you can start right at the beginning at the beginner game. Just the thought that if you're trying to get through all the puzzles, you're not going to always want to start from puzzle 1, so you might want to start off on intermediate, and then if you're not playing for points, you can just keep skipping over to the one you want. If you're like, I've already solved this puzzle, I want to go to puzzle number 6 or 7, you just have to keep skipping over to the next one. Maybe I can, if I can come up with a way to not have to keep hitting the skip button, maybe just have a choice of which puzzle you want. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, yeah, I thought I would show this off because it's coming along nicely. It's almost done. And, I don't know what I'm going to do with this game. I don't know if it's going to be available, if it's going to be available for ROM download or physical cartridge or whatever. I'll see what I can do. Anyways, let me know what you think. It's actually a fun game. I remember playing this quite a bit. It's a challenging game. My grandfather really loved this game. I remember we bought it for him and he was just playing it all the time. Anyways, hope you liked the video. Throw some comments down below. Hope you subscribe. Talk to you later.